Let me tell you something that most men will never hear in their entire lives. Right now, at this exact moment, there's a woman out there. She's watching, judging, feeling, and reacting. And you, without even realizing it, are either turning her on or off. And here's the brutal truth. It's not your looks, it's not your car, and it's not your money. It's something else. It's what 99% of men never notice. And it's why they'll keep chasing while another man barely lifts a finger and still gets everything. That is what this video is about. I'm going to walk you through 10 hidden psychological triggers buried inside the female mind. Things that most men overlook, but the few who understand them become absolutely magnetic. These aren't cheesy pickup tricks. They're primal, subconscious, raw. And the moment you master them, she feels it deeply, even if she doesn't know why. Let's begin. Trigger 1, the calm in chaos. There's something intoxicating about a man who doesn't flinch when the world is burning, not because he's numb, but because he's grounded. When she throws a test at you, a mood, a comment, a storm, she's not trying to destroy you. She's trying to feel if you can hold her storm without losing your center. That's where Stoicism begins. The calm presence, the rock, the mountain. Most men break. The rare man breathes. That's who she remembers. Trigger 2, the silent smile. You don't need to laugh the loudest in the room. You don't need to prove you're happy. Sometimes all it takes is that slight, quiet smile, the kind that says, I know something you don't, and I'm not in a rush to explain. That's mystery, that's power, that's confidence without noise, and women are wired to lean into it. Trigger 3, scarred, not broken. You've been hurt, we all have, but here's the twist. What makes you irresistible is that you carry your pain like a weapon, not a wound. When a woman senses that you've seen darkness but didn't let it destroy you, it ignites a part of her that few men ever reach, not because you suffered, but because you overcame. Trigger 4, the art of being unavailable. Let's get one thing clear. Being busy isn't a flex, but being unavailable by design because you're building something real. That is, it shows discipline, direction, devotion to a purpose greater than her. And ironically, it makes her want you even more because you're not chasing her, you're chasing greatness. And she wants to be chosen by a man like that. Trigger 5, the warrior's stillness. Ever notice how some men can just sit, not fidget, not scroll, not babble, just sit and watch the world? That's rare and powerful, because stillness isn't emptiness, it's presence. When you can be fully and undistracted, you radiate something primal, ancient, a quiet authority that says, I don't need to prove myself, I already know who I am. And she feels it, viscerally. Trigger 6, controlled edge. Nice guys play it safe. Bad boys burn too hot. But the Stoic man, he carries fire, but never lets it consume him. There's an edge to him, a glimpse of danger, but it's tamed, controlled, like a lion resting in the sun. Who could destroy you but won't, unless pushed? That balance of warmth and danger, that's what sparks her deepest instincts. Trigger 7, the unspoken standard. Most men adapt to what women want, but the Stoic man, he has standards, quiet ones, non-negotiable, and he never says them out loud, but they live in every look, every step, every breath. He doesn't argue, he doesn't demand, he simply walks away from anything that doesn't meet his standard. And that's when she feels the need to rise to meet him. Trigger 8, depth over drama. You don't gossip. You don't react to every small thing. You listen more than you speak. And when you do speak, it's sharp, precise, meaningful. That's what pulls her in. Because while most men chase entertainment, the Stoic man brings depth. He makes her think, he makes her feel seen, and he never chases attention, yet always commands it. Trigger 9. Purpose without apology. You're not on this earth to please her or anyone. You're here for a mission, a vision, a legacy. When you live with purpose, true purpose, you don't explain, you don't justify, you move. And when a woman sees a man living like that, she wants to be a part of it. Not because you asked, but because you didn't. Trigger 10. The unshakable peace. At the core of it all is your peace. The world could be burning. She could be testing. Life could be hard. But if you remain still, peaceful, centered, that's the rarest energy in the modern world. And women feel drawn to it like gravity. Because it's not fake. It's not forced. It's earned. It's the peace of a man who's fought demons, faced himself, and chosen who he wants to be. If this hit something inside you, don't just scroll. Join this tribe, like the video, subscribe, and always stay sharp.